tattered copper basin, anything put into it can be replicated infinitely. Put milk in it, then it can continuously pour out milk cartons. Put banknotes in it, then it can replicate new banknotes infinitely. This is not a crappy copper basin at all. It is clearly a cornucopia. And the first one to discover the cornucopia was a poor milkmaid. He accidentally discovered the cornucopia when farming, wiped the dirt off it. At first he thought it was a gold basin, but after cleaning it up, then he found out it was just a crappy copper basin. At this time, the child of the employer urged him to get to work quickly. So the man casually took it for milking. After milking, he put it aside, but 2 minutes later, a white liquid flowed to his feet, looking along the direction. It was a duck that knocked over the milk basin. The man was instantly confused, thought to himself that he had clearly received half a basin just now. How come so much flowed out? So she quickly poured out the milk in the basin, until all the buckets at home were filled with milk. Then the man realized that this was originally a cornucopia. As long as the cornucopia is not turned upside down, the things inside can be replicated continuously, relying on the cornucopia. The man transformed into the local milk-selling king. But virtue is easy to keep well for men. Two thieves set their sights on the man who got rich overnight. They sneaked into the mansion secretly, stolen that super cornucopia, but when running away, the two were accidentally spotted by the security guard. In the chase, the cornucopia accidentally fell into the river. A few days later, it was picked up by an ant. Seeing that this was just an ordinary copper basin, so he took it home and sold rice cakes. But he found that no matter how he sold, the rice cakes in the basin were always not sold out. Seeing this magical scene, the ant fully exerted her business acumen, tried to put banknotes in it. Looking at the continuous stream of banknotes, the ant ushered in the greatest wealth in her life again. In order not to let others discover the secret, he deliberately hid the cornucopia. Then he came to the bank with millions of cash. But unexpectedly, as soon as he stepped into the bank, he was put in prison by the police. It turned out that the numbers of these banknotes were all exactly the same. It won't come out without 10 or 8 years. But what about the buried cornucopia? The ant thought, anyway, I can't get out myself. So she simply told the secret to the new sister flowers.